And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK Show, and this is going to be episode 506. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your week that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK Show, we have one topic for you guys tonight for this episode of the MSK Show, and that is going to be on the DC Blackout failed. So Jared wanted us to have this kind of topic last week. To be fair, I was so tired. I just literally couldn't do it because my brain just wasn't there for a topic. So I just let's just do a free for all. Let's just try to talk about whatever the guys want to talk about. Then I was like, oh, let's just talk about it on Monday. And I forgot. Laps, me do the show on Monday as well. So I was like, oh, wait, he wanted to come on for the comic book discussion. I was like, okay, I'll just have him on for this one. So we don't have a lot of time tonight because we started a little bit more later because Laps was having sex with his wife, and he's like, I'm going to bang my wife, MSK. I'm going to be late. I was like, all right. I can always respect a guy getting late, especially a white, rich guy like Laps. So we're going to talk for a little bit, just a little bit, no more than like 5 minutes because we only got an hour and some change here because you guys are on the East Coast and it's late for you guys. So talk for a little bit, straight to the topic. I already have the articles ready too. So if you guys want some super mega hot takes that are going to go on social media, man, you're going to want to love to hear what I'm going to say. I just really hate when black people talk like this because it's so detrimental, but they're just not smart enough to understand it, though. And I had to break it down later on. We're doing the video, but we'll start with Laughs. He's our guest tonight. Let's just say that. Not last minute at all. Not last minute at all. It was always planned. He's our resident Wonder Woman lover. Not Jared. Jared's a resident Green Lantern fan, obviously.
I'm also a Green Lantern fan, but
I like Green Lantern. I'm more of a white Green Lantern fan. You know,
at least I showed up wearing a Wonder Woman shirt. Dingus.
Hey, I'm blue, which means I'm a Democrat. Vote blue no matter who. I would never be that in my life. That sounds crazy. All right, so Laps, how you doing, man? How was your day so far?
It's good, man. A lot of work today.
How many hours did you work?
Today?
Yeah.
14.
Oh, Jesus.
I did a 14-hour day yesterday. I know how you feel, man. I can do that every day, but God damn, dude.
All right, it's only for 6 months out of the year. It's fine.
Yeah. Like, go from one job, I work 8 hours of that one, to working like 4 hours of this other one. Then it's like, what, 12, 13-hour days? Oh, my fucking hell. But if you want money, you'll do it. And like, that's why I dislike when certain people are just begging for money across, like, you know, you go to the supermarket and it's like, we're working like 14-hour days. You can't do that. Like,
I don't know where you live, man.
I'm in California. There's a lot of homeless people.
Well, there you go. There you go.
You know, it's just like, damn,
we don't
man.
have the homeless issue here.
No, but like, if you saw an able-bodied dude who could work just begging for money, you'd be like, fucking hell. You know?
I don't know. I don't know about that. I give a lot of money to the homeless because I was homeless at one point.
Oh,
so
you don't give me any money. You don't give me no love.
I don't like you. So, I mean, there's
God,
that.
Yeah, there you go.
God,
You know, join the club.
I've been in this club for years.
I'm a newer member. You know.
Good Lord. Yeah, I gave Joe the max guarantee contract like we were talking about earlier. $50 million for 4 years.
Still haven't seen a nickel of it, but, you know, it's coming, I think.
It's coming one day. It's coming.
Yeah, just like my dad. He's coming. Eventually.
Yeah,
Someone actually asked me, do you think he's dead? I'm like, I wouldn't even care. I don't care about irrelevant people who've never been a part of my life. So this is the
Tell
thing.
them, MSK, you don't need Node 1.
People always ask me, why do I have very few little people around me? It's very simple.
You're unlikable.
No, there is that.
Whose side are you on?
All you got to do is hear him speak once.
Bruh. I mean
you
it's, call people names. You know, I guess, you know.
I'm nice.
Full women, you put down minorities. I mean, I don't know why people don't flock to you. I don't get it.
I always tell people this. Everyone knows this. I've told Laps, Jared, I've told you. I really only value interacting with people who want to interact with me. And it's not always a one-way street, right? So
well, it would have to be a one-way street if you only care about that. I'm just saying, like, no, I'm not trying to be a dick, but if you only care about people that want to interact with you, that's what's called a one-way street.
No. So people that want to interact with me and I interact with you, and it's a thing where, you know, you want we'll talk every once in a while. We'll talk pretty consistently if there's a week where there's more topics. And it's just, you know, for me personally, I value people that want to put interest back into me, and I invest time into them. That's all I really want. You know, like some people, I'm not naming names, so a lot of people do this. I do this myself too, so I'm not saying I'm perfect with this. it feels, you know, it feels like sometimes you're the only person making things happen with certain people. Like, unless you do the initiation of it, they don't. It's like, man, it's like, I like these people. I like some of you guys, but it's like, if I have to be the guy initiating everything, it's like, come on, like that's a one-way street, though. I don't like that every once in a while. I'm like, hey,
it's called taking the initiative, MSK. So you
I do a lot. I've done it throughout my entire podcasting career. I've always taken the initiative, but you know, sometimes it's like, if I didn't interact with you, would you care if I existed? If I was dead, would you even know? It's like they probably wouldn't, because you're not interacting. Okay, I'm being hyperbolic there. I'm joking.
There'd be so many less ladies for us to choose from.
Oh God. All right, Joe, how you feeling, man? You saw He-Man. Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought there was a lot of good to it. I do think there was a few too many jokes in it, and some inappropriate times. It got a little Marvel-esque. Not as bad as Love and Thunder, because that was a terrible movie.
Be bad as that.
But it was good. I was actually kind of surprised when he was Prince Adam, they made him a goof a little bit. I'm not going to spoil anything. But what I was really surprised about was...
Oh, you could spoil it, dude. It's fucking He-Man.
Well, I mean, because MSK says he's going to
him die. But I know this story. Go ahead.
No, I think
I don't care.
What I was surprised about it, he didn't have to take a back seat to his own movie. After some of the comments were about toxic masculinity, I thought he was going to get backseated for Tila, and he didn't. And actually made her look attractive, which I was totally surprised.
I was like, oh, wow, really?
I thought they'd have her in a potato sack looking ugly, but she looked really attractive and she looked good through the whole movie. And I was kind of expecting her, you know, to ugly her up like they do in the Marvel movies now with all the ladies. But no, it was a lot of fun. It was good. I'd like to see it again. I just don't know if I'm going to have the time. I have a lot going on and there's more movies coming out. But unfortunately, it's bombing at the box office, so I don't think there's going to be a sequel.
Well, actually, on that, the studio executive that like runs a lot of Amazon stuff said that they're fine with it. It's like it'll probably end up being a streaming franchise, but he gave hope that like there'll be a sequel to it.
But you got to stick through all three end credit scenes because they're all pretty.
There's three this time.
Got to stay there for the He-Man lore.
Yeah.
Woo.
Well, there was some good. The three credit scenes are actually really good. I enjoyed all three. So. And I thought, what's her name? Aubrey Plaza was really good as Evelyn. She did a really good job. They could use more.
She wasn't Evelyn.
Not Aubrey Plaza. What's her name from Community? I confuse those two all the time. Bree. Oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. I'm old, dude. I can't remember.
That's what happens when you get old, man. Just like me.
But what's her name? She played on Community, and she played Evelyn.
Allison Brie.
Allison Brie, thank you. You know,
good Lord,
give me attitude, Jared. I'm old. It's late. We started on time.
It was Brie something, so you were halfway there.
I didn't say Brie Larson. I just said Brie.
Oh my God, that would be horrible.
Never gonna forget this. Brie Larson's favorite game is Nintendo. The actual tweet she had. Never gonna let her live that one.
That's her favorite game. I popped in the Nintendo and played the game that I like.
Oh, Lafra, cutting out a little bit.
My favorite comic is The Comic.
Well, you know,
I love the DC comic.
My favorite team is the football.
Yay, sports!
Yeah, sports. No, I know. I thought it was a good movie. I couldn't remember Allison Brie's name, but she did a really good job. They could have used her a little more. But other than that, cut out a few jokes. I think it's a really good movie. I gave it a 7.5 on Criticlist.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, that was, like I said, I had a lot of fun with it. At first, I was a little concerned it was going to be, you know, because when they start talking about, oh, it's toxic masculinity, you think it's going to suck. But it really wasn't. I mean, it didn't, you know, there was no like, you know, Adam was obviously the butt of a few jokes and stuff, but it wasn't just a constant, you know, browbeat him. They let him be a hero. They let him take control. I mean, it was a good movie.
Awesome. All right, Jared, how was your weekend, man? Did you give me any chicks to bang? Actually,
I also saw it, man, and I'll echo what Joe said. Yeah, my one issue with the jokes, but the cool part about it is like I'm convinced that whole like, oh, it's toxic masculinity is just idiots on Twitter trying to get like attention, because when you watch it, it's really not. And the best part about the movie is like, it doesn't try and take itself too seriously, which I understand. It's like to a degree the jokes do go a little far, but it's He-Man. There's a character named like Fisto. So it's like you kind of have to, but it's like
if people want that, just go read Conan the Barbarian. If that's what people want, a super serious like warrior style.
And it still had its serious moments. It wasn't like it was all a comedy thing, but it was better than I thought it was going to be because it actually embraced the lore. Like if you're a He-Man fan, all the different references they're trying to make.
It's just so crazy how people
He-Man
are like,
fan. Oh boy.
Do you know what's crazy? How people are
That's
like
crazy.
I want it to be super serious. This is the main character is called He-Man, and his main villain is.
In the beginning of the movie, this in the trailers, just not really spoiling it. They like make a joke about pronouns because he works in the car, and they're talking about not microaggressive people, and then he has his pronouns on this as Adam, he, him.
Oh yeah, because people said on social media, I was saying it translates to real life. They were like, "Well, that's too woke. I'm not watching it just off a joke." But they're
making, if you know the context of the scene, they're making a joke about wokeness.
Yeah. If that's in your favor, if they're making a joke about they're saying it's stupid. It's all like
when the trailer first came out, nobody realized what that was going to be, and a lot of people thought they were giving them the pronouns to be, politically correct. But then, like Jared said in the movie, it's a total joke. And they mock that whole corporate culture, the human resource people that go way over the top and are afraid to say anything because everybody's offended all the time. It's actually really funny.
All right, time to get into the main meat potatoes. Oh, I can't wait to shit on black people. It's just what I love doing, especially when they give me reason to shit on them. Now, to be fair, I would like to clarify, I like Will Smith. So there you go. I have that one black actor I like. I'm joking. There's a play on the whole. I have black friends. See, Labs has black friends. See? We all have black friends. We all watch the NBA. Well, except Jerry. He doesn't watch sports. But
I watch sports. What are you talking about, you dingus?
You watch Quidditch, man. Come on.
See? Hey, I'm
sports.
We lost AJ Brown. He was black. I support black people in a certain different way. That's what I do.
Jared loves Quidditch. I mean, come on.
No, I don't. I hate Harry Potter.
Good Lord. Harry Potter literally is for losers. If you like that, you are actually a loser.
I saw the movies, but then it's like afterwards, I'm like, I have no interest in this franchise whatsoever.
Yeah, it's one of those franchises where I know it's big. I know a lot of people like it, but I'm just saying, if you walk around with a wand and like a black drape, you're a loser. And
they make a joke about that in He-Man, by the way. He goes to a comic book store and they go, does anyone have my sword? And someone goes, I have a wizarding staff.
Yeah.
Like,
that was great.
These same nerds are like, I don't know why I don't get any girls. Probably because you dress like a loser. If you stop being a loser,
you also have to date a nerd. I'm doing it. It's great.
My wife, who's not here,
who doesn't exist.
Yeah.
You guys talk for a second. I have to take this call. Just 1 minute.
Okay.
What's up, Jared? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Laughs? Long time.
I know, right? It's been a minute.
But yeah, so the other thing about this movie that I thought was, it's one of those things where when I was watching it, I was like, yeah, I do agree with you, Joe. Yeah, a few of the jokes, like about the names, went on way too long and were repeated over and over.
The Fisto comments were a little... A couple were funny, but it kind of got old.
At a certain time, but the action scenes were like some of the best action scenes I've seen in a while. I'm like, oh my God.
The only special effect thing is Cringer didn't look that great. He looked okay, but it looked a little off.
It was just okay.
Mhm.
Okay. It was just one of my...
Speaking of Cringer,
I don't really like movies. I'm not a movie dude.
Of course,
you don't like horror movies.
I can't stand horror movies. They just don't make any sense to me. It's like, I don't know.
No, it was just one of my ex-coworkers. He's just calling me right now.
Oh, dude,
I'm not answering. Jesus
Christ. Is it Jim?
Do they know he's calling Jim? Because the FBI has finally tracked you down.
He says, I have a bigger dick than you. All right.
Do they know about Jim? Like...
Well, I have sex with a lot of girls, so my dick's gonna fall off eventually.
I love how he goes from a former coworker's calling me to I have sex with a lot of girls. I love.
Well,
that
he knows what's coming. He knows what's coming.
Oh God!
Oh yeah,
God.
he does.
The gym lore is steeped deep within this show.
All right, let's have some fun.
Wait. And before we start,
Yeah.
why does your coworker and you know each other's penis sizes?
Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to where did you work?
What
and
kind of
why were you
relationship
guys
do you
so
have with
similar?
your coworkers?
Yeah,
bro?
No, he was just fucking. He was just fucking with me. That's what he does.
As most people do, I guess.
I mean,
People
I
just-
just check all my texts, and not one of them says, "Hey, Steve, my dick is bigger than yours."
You want to change that?
Well, you would have
No.
you would have to have my phone number, which you will never have.
What? Dude, I'm $40 till payday broke. I'm gonna be outside sucking dick for money.
Right, and that's where Jim
Like you
comes
do-
into play.
Oh, so what's the difference?
Jim pays
Are you?
hefty money.
Are you telling me you would let me deep throat random dudes for money instead of just?
I mean,
Oh.
what you want me to send you money? Is that what you're asking?
No
To
one's
be
gonna send
fair.
you money, bro.
To be fair, if you're giving reparations, which you guys owe us for enslaving us, you know.
I mean, I had no part of that. But I mean, you could just say, "Hey, Steve, can I have some money?"
I need $1,
And then we'll
for a
say
bag of
no.
chips.
No,
I
I'll
need
say
$1 for a bag of chips
All right, I'll send you $1.
for Doritos,
Okay.
not Cool Ranch. Because
Why would
Cool
you?
Ranch?
Why wouldn't you want Cool Ranch Doritos?
Those are disgusting. Why do
What
you
is
like Cool
wrong
Ranch?
with you?
Cool Ranch? Okay, there was this viral clip I put out. Apparently, saying hot sauce does hot sauce go on mac and cheese is controversial. It's like that sounds gross.
Well,
Yes, it
isn't that
does.
really kind of like the same as buffalo mac and cheese? Like hot sauce is basically like.
I'm not a
the
mac and
same.
cheese guy. I think mac and cheese is disgusting.
I know you do. You're very weird.
I'm very pro. I'm
You're
very
you're
anti
very weird.
mac.
Well, that's an understatement, laugh.
I'm very anti mac and cheese. I'm also anti.
You're
pineapple
anti a
on
lot
pizza.
of things, including
Dude.
people.
Dude, there are people that want mushrooms and black
But dude,
olives on
like,
their pizza. It's
but you
disgusting.
only eat like
Oh.
gas station food, so it's like it's hard to have like a balanced diet when the only thing you eat is like fucking pizza rolls and fucking
pizza. Oh, I do like
lunchable pizza.
Lunchable pizzas are good if you're starving and poor and black.
You eat them in like half of your streams, and gas station chicken wings.
Oh,
Oh yeah, see that he got quiet for that one.
Hey, those they're doing
I
something in the
guarantee
water.
you, if I look on that satellite dish you have connected to the bottom of a fire
The
pit over
chair.
there, it's not a chair. You stole that Prime Star dish from some
My
lowly
white
family.
neighbor gave it to me.
And yeah, sure he did.
Sure.
There is I would almost bet that there is a box of chicken wings that says like Quickie Mart or something on it,
Oh,
or
God.
like BP.
BP.
I'm almost
Not
sure of
DP?
it. No, BP, the gas station.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say deeply penetrated, but then again, I
No,
don't have it
dude,
happen
I'm not
anyway.
depraved like you are. I've actually had sex. You see,
Sex is
So that's not-
overrated.
that's not why I have to talk about
Joe,
it all the
okay,
time.
okay. Before you do the topic, I know we have a lot of time. Joe, would you rather have hot sex with a girl or pizza out of the oven?
What kind of pizza are we talking?
What kind of pizza?
At my age, probably the pizza. No, I don't know. It depends on the girl. Yes, I mean, you know,
Jared, would you rather have
50,
sex?
and I'm banging 4 times a week.
you're 50.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's actually 50.
I'm older than you, but
250,
you don't get that.
215, 76. And me
Alright.
and my wife have sex at least 4 times a week.
Mine too. Oh my god.
And we've been
dude.
married for
Yeah.
30 years.
Oh, and by the way,
Oh,
MSK,
congratulations.
the question you asked me, it depends on how hot the girl is.
So, oh my god.
God
That
damn,
thing is.
dude.
So you see, for me, a lot of these dudes nowadays.
That
overrate
pizza's going to
these-
get burnt in my oven. That pizza's going to be burned like shit.
No, right on a stream. This guy left in the middle of it just to get his clothes out of the dryer. If he's seeing pizza, he's eating.
No,
that
I
shit.
didn't get clothes out of the dryer. Someone had put clothes in the dryer and it kept buzzing until you
Yeah.
opened the door. I just opened the door.
Oh, you didn't take him out? Oh shit. Okay.
No, they weren't mine.
Oh god.
All
I
right, now I want
got
pizza.
a wife for that, dude.
I did the same thing. This is what wives.
That's why men get married, so they can do it, so they can outsource their chores.
Well,
hey, if you're paying all the bills, she better start sucking some dick or something.
Some of them, I do. Like I cut the grass. Well, I pay for people to cut the grass, but I've looked at it. I've looked at it.
I love the pause. I cut the grass while I pay.
Wow, nice. He did the well. Actually,
my yard is huge. It's like a football field.
That's not my fault. You still have to cut it.
I'm not.
Oh, she can.
No, I would never make her do that.
Lazy bum.
Hey now, when you make the money I make, you would be outsourcing everything.
I will say this.
Trust me.
You guys know how I say this with women. I will always say this. Women don't care what a guy is. If he's filthy rich, like he's talking about he is, they don't give a fuck. They'll do anything.
I didn't say I'm filthy rich.
It was hinted at. It was hinted at.
Well, no, look. Last year I cut the grass the whole time, right? In the summer, I'm literally working 7 days a week.
Yeah,
I don't want to go outside at 9 o'clock at night and cut grass.
So anyway,
like going
DC
outside.
Blackout.
No, you don't like going outside, period.
I love outside. What are you talking about?
You're always talking about how you're getting off these calls in your job and just playing video games for hours. You hate being outside.
That's true.
Good Lord. Good Lord, man. All right. So let me just give this
Blackout.
L in the chat. Yes. I know, not me. I'm not a DC Blackout, even though I'm, black. Actually, I'm white, but All right, let's have some fun. Hey, everyone. All right, let's get started. Now, I've always wanted to have sex with women, but I do that all the time. All right. So let's do this. Hey everyone, I am MSK, aka Master Swag King, coming at you guys today with another video. And if you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you've not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified whenever I upload a brand new video. And in today's video, we are going to be talking about the DC Blackout comics campaign failing. So there's a little bit of history with this, a little bit in a certain context before we get to the main meat and potatoes. So the tiny piece of context you guys have to know is essentially DC Comics has been doing very, very well in their sales with their compact comics. Their omnibuses have been selling very well. The Absolute line is selling very well. They have their books in Dollar Trees. People have been asking to put them in retail stores again. DC Comics is doing pretty good, right? So there was this comics event for pretty much like a bunch of shop owners. It's called Comics Pro. And basically, Scott Snyder had revealed there's another DC initiative now called DC Next Level, which is essentially another initiative to promote certain characters that haven't really had the spotlight in a long time. And these certain characters, they announced to get ongoing series, were things like Firestorm, Lobo, Batwoman. Oh, God, that fucking cover looks so damn good. There's
the logo is pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. It's not bad. It's okay.
Deathstroke is in there. I think I mentioned this, but I'll say it again just for reference sake. Batwoman is in there. Deadman is in there. I'm gonna correct myself. Was it Teen Titans that was in there? But it's not though, because Titans is already having an ongoing series. There's gonna be another team book coming up eventually. But the main crux of what I want to bring up there, because if you don't have that context, and a lot of people go, then what the fuck was this for? So when they announced all these like DC Next Level books, a lot of people noticed there wasn't really like a black character, male or female, leading one of these ongoing series. So then people started saying like, DC so white, and started parroting that. Then we're going to get into what we're going to cover today. So a couple of these black male YouTubers basically tried to run a DC Blackout campaign to boycott DC Comics, to, do certain things that they wanted other people to do. Like obviously stop buying certain, books of all different races of characters, whether they're white, Mexican, whatever race. It doesn't matter. They could be purple. It literally doesn't matter. Like Absolute Green Marsh Mantle is fucking it's fucking green. So that would even be on the list of things not to support, right? So me, in my opinion, I've said this a lot, and a lot of people are gonna be like, MSK, that's too mean. I don't care. I get so angry when black people do this. I have to say this. These guys are always saying the most stupidest fucking thing ever. I'm black, so therefore I'm oppressed, so give me free shit that I don't pay for and don't contribute to. It's the most cringe thing ever. Like, hey, is there a problem there that we should talk about? Oh, okay. Maybe we should talk about it. But the problem here comes down to this. You guys all work. I work myself. We all know this. We've talked to one of my people's owners is actually filthy rich. He told me this when I talked to him. He said, well, this is a very famous saying. Bullshit walks, money talks. Money will always be a prime indicator of a lot of things. And these guys are always talking about, we should get this for a black character, this for a black character. Okay, that sounds cool in theory. All I think sounds cool in theory. Me having sex with Sydney Sweeney and me having sex with Scarlett Johansson sounds cool in theory. It's never going to happen. Probably not.
Exactly.
So what I'm bringing up
Definitely
here, is all these black people constantly are always saying this. I know you guys have seen it throughout your life at some point. I'm not talking about politically, just comic book space and nerd space. They're always like, we should have more stuff for black people. Then I always go, you supporting that? Then they go, well, I mean, that's the problem. That is the main problem. You can never get what you want because most of these people are virtue signaling. They're not comic book fans and they do not put out money for anything. Quite literally 2 weeks ago, before we had this episode of the show, these people were fighting tooth and nail for a comic book website that you can read comics for free on the internet on the high seas, right? They're begging to keep it alive because it was taken down. I'm pretty sure it's back up now. Keep in mind, all these people are begging to read comics for free, but not being the person to shove out the money for them. You guys have to understand this, though. As we've mentioned a lot with comics over the many episodes of the show, sales are not what they used to be. Like, they really do kind of live and die by book selling. They do. So if you're someone that's advocating for piracy and being like, well, I'm helping the industry, you're actually not. And then you have this issue where a lot of these black people want this to happen. They're not buying. They're not buying. And they're lying about it too. They said Static Shock had nothing this year. That's a fucking lie. He literally had a series of Bad Beyond.
They also said that there hasn't been so their whole thing is there hasn't been a black-led ongoing title in like 1,200 days. The problem with that is that it's a lie because Jon Stewart Green Lantern, the War Journal book, when that was announced, it was understood to be an ongoing, but it got downgraded to a mini because the writer's schedule just went crazy, which is understandable. But I'm like, if you're going to use a statistic, at least use one that's accurate.
Right. All these people are like, all these guys, they do this constantly. These black creators who will say things like, I'm a black creator. I don't care. Guys, my favorite anime is Inuyasha and Fullmetal Alchemist. Those are created by women. I don't know.
My favorite superhero is freaking Wonder Woman.
I don't really care who created them or who you are, essentially. If you're creating something that I really like, you could straight up have green skin like Gamora does in the MCU. I don't give a fuck personally. And then these people gaslight you afterwards because they say things like this. Why are you making it about race, dog? You made it about race. Well, you called yourself a black creator.
Here's the story. I interviewed one of the creators of the hashtag and the boycott, and you know who it is. But so whenever I have a guest on my show, the first thing I ask them is, what got you into comics? So he starts off with, I started reading Batman the Cult, which is a great Batman story.
I like that story.
Then he says, and this is the part where I was like, oh, Lord, it's this type of interview. Then he says, and then my dad saw I was reading it, and then he said, I got to take you to the comic book store so you can get some black characters. And I'm like, I'll take stuff that didn't happen for $500, Bob.
Well, to be fair,
that's a main issue. That's a massive problem. Like, I've been doing this for 42 years. And every time I'm in a comic book store, at least back in the day, like I would never hear that from any of the black people in there. Now, they would say something like if there was, a mainline issue or something like that, they'd be like, wow, look at that. Like, but most everybody, like I've said this too before, like most people, like I don't know if like when it comes to superheroes, I thought like superheroes, things were supposed to transcend race and barriers and things like that, because there's something that you strive and achieve to be, like the moralistic standing of them. Now there's other books, like, and if someone genuinely feels that way, then I don't have an answer for the issue, for the problem, right? All I know is that, like, say I liked the movie Friday, right? Or
Mhm.
don't be a menace to South Central. The one thing that I never did was I never sat there and been like, this movie would have been better had there been some white people in it.
No,
That's never happened. And I don't.
By the way, it's like look at Justice League Unlimited. Everyone was like, "Oh, I love Jon Stewart."
Yeah, and apparently, what's crazy is all these people will say things like you guys do, and then they'll say like, "But you're racist, guys." In what world? Not saying you guys.
Mm-hmm.
How in the world could those people be racist though? They literally say, "I like Jon Stewart." Guys, do you think true racist people would like him? Like an actual racist person, you think it would like Jon Stewart? Probably not. No.
I mean,
do you think KKK members are going into comic book shops asking for omnibuses for Black Panther?
MSK, one of my favorite Green Lanterns is Jessica frickin' Cruz, okay?
Like, it's one of these things where if Black people or any male or female, whatever your fucking gender is these days, because that's always ambiguous, right? If you people truly care about this stuff, you yourself will put down money for this stuff. You don't support it. It's just, I'm not even, people know me. I shit on Disney and work with all these companies. You guys know I'm not a corporate bootlicking, but I understand from a business point of view why they wouldn't give you that stuff. You don't support it. It's all virtue signaling bullshit. This ended in 2 days because they knew it was bullshit. 2 days this ended. The Snyder campaign lasted, and it still is kind of technically going on. Yeah, Snyder campaign to release that Zack Snyder Justice League, at least I can respect that because they at least stuck out with it until they got what they wanted. They gave in 2 days. This was cave in 2 days.
And you know why? Because you also had other Black creators. Because here's the 2 ways they screwed up with this.
Mm-hmm.
So they did it during Pride Month, where they're like, is because again, there's a blanket boycott saying you can't buy anything DC, and then so that's the first part. Everyone's like, because then people were like, well, I support the boycott, but I also want to buy my books, and then you have
work, yeah.
Well, yeah, and then you have the Black creatives at DC that were like, WTF, bro. And also, MSK, you brought this up. You can't so you're going to screw over they kept saying, oh, it's not going to screw over comic book stores. Let's say someone because I spend like my floppy list will amounts to about $100 per month. But it's like, so imagine I have a big stack. I put it on the desk. I say, I don't want those because I'm boycotting because DC won't put like,
So before I get into this, I want to make sure I tackle on one more important thing. These people said, cancel your books at your comic book shop. And and guys, we've explained how comic book shops make money around here. Well, I'm not going to go over the entire thing. I'm going to go over one big point. Comic book hobby shops that buy trading cards and comic books pay for this shit months in advance. Why do you people think things leak? Obviously, I'm not saying I know, but they're probably leaking it. But just outside of that, they buy this stuff months in advance. It's already paid for. They're hoping you keep your word and you buy the shit. How disgusting would it be if you had your shop put all those books you wanted on your pull list and went, you know what? I'm not paying you back. That's like if I borrowed money from any of you guys and you know what? I'm not paying you back.
That's why I'm not reading Transformers anymore. There's no Black Transformer.
Like that. If I was a shop owner and you did that to me, I don't care how much money I lose on selling these fucking shit books. You're never going in my business ever again. Because how disrespectful of that. I paid for this for you. Give me the money for it. Nah, because like an internet boycott told me I can't support my character. What the fuck? What?
Yeah, because remember, essentially when you make a pull list, it's a promise to the comic book shop owner saying, you buy these books for me, I will show up and essentially compensate you for it. It's essentially that. Right. So it's like if you buy as many comics as I do, all of a sudden it's like, no, I can't do that. So I'm like, so you're going to screw over the store now that all of a sudden has like, let's say everyone participated. They have hundreds of dollars worth of stuff that they just ordered, and now all of a sudden have to just put somewhere.
And it's not just floppy sometimes. Trades get released weekly. Omnibuses come out pretty consistently. That means you're like leaving your store with hundreds of dollars in shit because of a thing you don't. What's crazy is people support all those characters in that fashion, but when Black characters come, it's like, well, we don't support them because that's what happens. You don't support the black characters, though.
And then it gets worse, MSK. When you look at the creators they want to hire, they want to hire back. It's like T. Franklin. or it's like a bunch of, because the people that are supporting it are just the creators that don't get work. So they're like, oh, I need to support this because it's pressuring DC to actually hire me.
DC Comics boycott 1,200 days with no ongoing DC Universe Black lead. And we go to the main quote right here. Today, it is 1,200 days without DC Comics publishing an ongoing DC Universe comic book with a black lead character. That's a lie. That's literally a lie. It's literally factually 100% a lie.
I looked it up. It's wrong.
I checked myself too. It is 100% wrong. That is a fucking lie.
And then if you confront these people out, they'll keep changing the goalposts.
Yeah. Like they're playing soccer. Oh, we know they're black people. They definitely run from the cops a lot. But outside of that, Cyborg had a series when Dawn of DC Initiative started. You guys support that?
As far as we know, it was ongoing. The problem is, what they don't want to admit is that the characters they want to get series don't sell books. They
don't buy them either. They don't buy
them either.
Yeah. And keep in mind, guys.
Oh, it gets worse, MSK. Do you notice the other part of this deal? So here are the conditions. So they want DC to do 1 to 3 ongoing books featuring a black lead. But you know what the other part is? They want those books to be immune from cancellation for 2 years.
Like even white characters don't have that.
Oh, yeah, white characters don't even get that. What are you talking about?
Yeah. As a result, fans of DC Comics are launching a boycott campaign against the comic book publisher. Later today, they will be issuing this statement wildly. Quote, not me saying this, guys. We are calling on fans to cancel their DC Comics that are on their pull list until DC solicits and makes a black ongoing available for pre-order, and in turn, put that money saved towards publishers and titles that are deserving of their dollar that value everyone's stories. I find all of that in the biggest amount of irony.
They're not real people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. These people are more concerned with black characters than they are black creatives. Isn't that sad?
Look, it's ridiculous.
Oh, there's
there's
more.
They're not real people. I just want to read what's going on in Captain America. Leave me alone.
There is amazing work coming from Image, Boom, Vault, Ignition, and others that is worth investing in. We are also asking content creators to cease reviews and promotion of DC titles, past and present, until DC solicits and makes a black ongoing available for pre-order. That sounds like a hostage situation. You guys ever watch
the
movies?
Other thing is, guess what that does? It screws us because if we can't review it, because no one's going. There's a reason why I stopped doing the Indie Wednesday videos, because no one's searching for these books.
Oh, another thing to bring up here, guys, is these people always say they're not fascist, and they always criticize people of being fascist and always use that word out of context. That sounds pretty fascist to try to hold a company hostage for your demands. That's like what serial killers do.
Words have lost a lot of meaning in the past few years.
I agree.
And you know it's bad when you had a DC creator named BJ Kicks. He does the channel called Comics Are Dope, and he's 100% for representation, as you should be. But he said he got involved with that group, and then he left the group because what he discovered is no one was concerned about like creatives, how this is going to affect stores. Mm-hmm. No one was. They were more concerned with keeping that counter and keeping attention.
Oh, also to bring up, before you get back to this, when Jared brought up his Indie Wednesday, I want to understand this too. There's also a lot of black creators out there that are creating black-led stories, both male and female. Why don't you guys go and support them? They would love to have your support.
Because they don't vote the way you want them to. That's why.
It's either about politics. Because like this is the thing with people that sometimes irks me with comic fans. They're like, well, this person doesn't share my politics. Guys, I'll be honest here. Most people probably aren't going to share your politics, and vice versa. If you really want that in a story, comic book wise, you're probably not gonna find anyone like that. That's like literally finding a needle in a haystack. They are showing with their actions that they do not value black stories, so we should not give them free promotion. Supporting the movement on social media by using hashtag DC So White and DC Blackout, showing your pull list with no DC books is an amazing way to show your support, as well as the petition that will be released as well. is this not a hostage situation though? Like that literally sounds like what a hostage does in a movie.
Mhm.
Hey, give me this money or I'll blow this girl's fucking brains out. You know,
Mhm.
it's like, okay, I want to make sure I point this out to a lot of you guys. If you truly value something and want to support it, you just kind of do, right?
Buy it. If it would be one thing if their promotion was boycott like series that aren't by a black creator or that feature a black lead. That would be one thing. It would still be racist as hell, but it would be like, at least you're supporting something, but you're boycotting everyone.
And it's weird when people lie and say, guys, Static Shock and Batman Beyond had a 6-issue team-up book. Did you guys buy that? Mr. Terrific had a 4-issue year 1 story. Did you buy that? Cyborg had a series. Did you buy that? Static Shock came back a while. To be fair, he got his powers in a BLM rally. I know people don't like that, but did you buy it? That didn't happen, right? There's plenty of black-led character omnibuses out there, stories out there. Are you buying those? Those are available right now.
They're also upset that while the milestone characters get like compendiums, they haven't gotten an omnibus yet.
It's like fucking hell, right? So
Well,
this actually ended. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
I was saying I have a question because I don't buy comic books anymore. Do they still do the previews and you order them 3 months in advance?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still do that. Yeah, I see them.
Well, the problem with this boycott is they're going to have to do this for at least 6 months because DC is not going to feel that pinch because they've already ordered their books. They've already gotten their money.
Yeah.
Did I mention
comic book stores?
Did I mention that Scott Snyder's already said that there are black led books in development right now? We just haven't announced them yet.
So,
yeah.
What I was going to say is, so DC is not even going to feel this pinch. So they got to have the resolve to stick this out for a lot longer than 3 months, and it's not going to work.
Oh, another thing to add.
There's also the problem of who cares.
Yeah,
there's also that problem of who gives a shit. Like it's like it gets ridiculous at points in time, man. It's like it's comic books. It's supposed to be fun. Like fuck, dude.
I can understand if they want that representation, but the problem is, okay, boycotts only work if you can really hit them financially. Like Target had that big boycott a few years ago when they had the gender bending swimsuits for children, and they lost like $1 billion. That's a lot of money. But if the people boycotting is a small percentage, it's not going to affect DC. The better route is to find the black creators, support them, promote them on your social media, get them out there, get a groundswell for the black creators, and then those get elevated up and DC will do more books. And now, like you said,
that's the problem though. They don't care about the black creators. They just want black characters.
Well, yeah, or support the black characters that are out there. So that way they know they keep going. You know, it's you speak with your dollars and you speak better. Unless you have a lot of you can take a lot of financials away from DC, you'll speak better by supporting the ones that are there. Like if, example, say they come out with a Black Lightning comic and you go out and you support it, you get people to buy it.
Crazy as they did. They actually did.
And you
support that.
That's how you do it. If you don't have the financial pull to pull the money away, then the better way is to support the ones you want.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah. It's this thing on the internet where a lot of these people think because they have like a lot of Twitter followers, that means that they have this influence. And it's like, guys, it's not how that works, though.
It's also they don't support the books that are out there. It also comes to like the entitlement and catering to like, well, no, I know these exist, but no, this is what I want. It's like, well, dude, the only way you get more of a thing is if you support the things that are out there now. When they see that you're buying the black characters, they'll start making more of it because it's selling.
Yeah.
And then if you promote it positively,
right?
Like, say, I don't know who's involved with this boycott that ended.
Definitely not positive. You're going off that.
But if it was more black people doing it than white people, maybe there were white people involved, then the best thing to do is the black people to promote it. So that way the white comic book buyers who may not be part of this boycott or even have this concern would see this groundswell of people talking well about these books, and they might start buying them.
That's
the way
exactly.
You do it positively instead of negatively.
Yes.
Oh, the other thing to bring up here, just to tackle into what you guys were saying, is most of these people start off their conversations with like race politics, and that is the quickest way to turn someone off from your ideas. Start talking about race
they-
politics, they're just
right.
done.
Right.
Especially
And
the
there's
comic
also
people
like
that just want to only read their books, you know?
And there's also like why isn't there a fucking Blue Marvel ongoing series? When you have like good characters, I mean, I know it's Marvel, but like
Right.
you have good black characters, but like they don't use them because they didn't sell. Like I don't know what else to say. Like I would buy it. I buy everything that comes out. So there's
you like what we call a blue whale in these situations. You like
I know my opinion isn't really that mattering because I pretty much buy I give everything a shot. I give it like 6 issues. If I like it, I'll continue. If
you
not,
love
then...
Fire and Ice, man. Nah, I'm joking. So,
but that's the thing, though. If you bring it to the table and you get good creatives behind it, you give it good stories, have them interact with the good characters, it stop like adjacenting it to everything else that's out there.
Oh my god,
like, that's another thing. Like it's always like
thing I wanted to say. I'm glad you brought it up. Another thing that comes with black characters, the creators involved. I could only I'm just hypothetically saying this, okay? It's hypothetical. Are most of these black characters written like they're talking about bullshit at the time? They're not written like actual people.
Well, and the other thing is the other thing that these people don't admit, and I got attacked on Twitter for saying this. I'm like, what if black creators just don't want to write these characters?
Right?
I guarantee you they would rather write Batman, Superman, even Wonder Woman than Static Shock.
You know? Or they're not as big as they think they are. Because, like, you know, a lot of people think, oh, I watched this as a kid. That doesn't mean it was popular or big.
As a kid is the operative term, though. They're like, Static had this massive TV show 20 years ago.
20 years is a long-ass time. And keep in mind, DC back then was cooking with animation. The DC Blackout boycott campaign against DC Comics ended after 1,205 days have passed without DC Comics publishing an ongoing DC Universe comic book with a black character, which is this lasted 2 days. It lasted 2 fucking days. The campaign launched last Thursday and kicked off further on Friday with the DC So White, DC Blackout hashtags. Rob Liefeld got into it with podcaster Alex Moon, and there has been so much discussion. And every day, campaign founder Monkey the Third, whoever that fuck that is, has been posting images.
Don't. It's not good. If you're gonna make a point, don't attack him. Just make your point.
Sorry, my bad. I'm nice now, guys. I turned into leaf. I'm reformed now, as Lap says.
Sure you are.
I'm kidding. All right.
No one says you're reformed.
James Portis III has been posting images of DC Comics prominent black superheroes, pointing out when they last appeared in the DC Comics universe title, and much expected of a possible Vixen series with DC Next Level. And while the campaign continues, and Bleeding Cool will continue to provide blah, blah, blah. Who cares what you fucking provide, Rich Johnson? Go fuck yourself. All right, quote. First and foremost, we want to thank everyone who has supported the DC So White campaign. No one supported this, yet ended it in 2 days. No one supported this. This was stupid. Who the fuck supported this?
He also said, because someone brought up the fact that it ended in 2 days, and he goes, well, it's an embarrassment for DC, and sometimes that's enough.
Since the beginning of this year,
how is it an embarrassment for DC? They probably saw it was like, what?
It'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious if they became aware of it when they read the news article that the boycott ended.
That's it.
They literally did. Yeah, exactly. Like there was a boycott for 2 days.
They did the thing that Eric July did to the EVS. He just ignored him. And he just lost. That's literally what happened. DC just ignored them and won without saying anything. That's all right. I can feel that. Since the beginning of this year, thousands of comic readers, retailers, creators, and fans have joined us in advocating for greater investment in black creators and opportunities for black creators within the comic book industry.
Thousands of creators. What?
I think there's less than 100 black creators in the main fucking two, in my opinion. There's definitely less than 100.
Or like there's maybe there's maybe more, but there's some of them that have been like laughed out of the industry, like T. Franklin.
Today, we are announcing the end of the DC Blackout boycott. This decision comes after a lot of reflection. 2 days.
No, it comes from being blasted for 2 days because this was all we got called out for clout chasing.
And conversations with members of the comic book community. While the boycott was launched to draw attention to an issue we believe remains important, it became clear that the conversation surrounding the boycott was often overshadowing the larger goal of the campaign.
Here's the issue though. Here's the issue. Like I could literally, if I had a bunch of Twitter followers, I could start a campaign and be like, whatever.
In this case, so white, right?
It doesn't make it mean anything. It doesn't. That doesn't. It.
Oh, people are delusional, dude. These people
like,
are crazy.
Dude, just make better books.
Well, and then calling it DC. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, good. No, go ahead.
I was going to say, calling it DC so white, what you're doing is you're kind of drawing a battle line almost, because there's a lot of people are going to be like, white people are going to say, well, so, or why? You're just pointing it out because it's white. Like, they might take offense to that, so they're not going to join your cause. But
what constitutes the white too? There's no Hispanic characters. There's no Asian character like that.
Exactly.
You said it. You nailed it when you said you're drawing a battle line. That's exactly.
That's why I brought the race thing earlier.
You're with us or you're against us.
Yeah,
there is no middle ground anymore. There's no room for gray area.
Yeah,
because they don't want to experience the gray area. They don't want to believe that their position is actually gray area. It's either this
or it's not the more popular one.
There is nothing else.
Or it could be one of those. Or it could be one of those things where now they realize, because they're so on the internet, they're so dedicated to the internet. Maybe they don't. Sometimes in life, people are saying maybe you don't have the more popular position. You know, when people say they have an unpopular opinion or a hot take, they're probably subtly announcing they don't have the more popular opinion. That's kind of what it is.
What were you going to say, Joe? Go ahead.
That's okay. I was just going to say that. You like the old saying goes, you catch more flies with honey than vinegar. Mm-hmm. If I was buying comic books, if I saw a campaign that says, hey, these are these good books, why don't you give these black voices a chance? They're made by black creators or black characters. I might look into it. But if I see, well, DC's so white, I'm not really interested in that, so I'm not going to pay attention to their voice.
No, because it makes it sound like you did something wrong before you even look into what it is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I have a very good friend of mine I worked with, and she, she's black, and she promotes a lot of like black music and black entertainment. And her and I talked before, and she was the one who kind of, I wouldn't say turned me on to, but kind of encouraged me to look up like black movie creators. So now, like I go on Tubi or on Paramount or whatnot, and I'll go under because I always have like a tab for black creators, and I'll seek that out because she recommended it to me, and she said just give a few a try because they're usually indie creators and those things, and I like those kind of movies. So that was like an encouraging way to get me to look at something I may not have looked at before. But saying, she came to me and said, well, movies are all
that's
white.
Her approach made it a lot more.
And if she would have came to me and said, well, movies are all white and you need to watch black movies or you're racist or whatever, I would have just ignored her. But we just had some nice talks about it. And she actually put some of her own money up and helped produce a movie or two, some independent films. So I looked into that. And that's, I said, that was the way to do it because now I've actually watched a few. I supported some on Tubi, and I know those creators get some money every time you watch on Tubi. So that pays them a little bit. But that's the way you do it. And if you just automatically attack people, you're just going to turn them off. So
it's just sad that we're still in a color divide. It's just such a sad. It's just sad.
Mm-hmm. Well, it is. And I said this, we talked last week about it, and I understand the need for diversity. I grew up in Detroit. I went to a predominantly black high school. And our teachers would always, in our reading list, we're mostly white authors, but our English teachers would also bring in the stuff, by black authors and things and get us to have a wider variety. And the same thing in college. And that was good. And I appreciated that because you get these different perspectives.
Right. But I think that's the issue, though, in my personal opinion. It's the fact that it's separated. Why can't it just be good? Why can't it just be good books?
Well, yeah.
Like we have to separate everything, and that's what divides us as people. Like it just does. And until we get over that color barrier, until it stops becoming a thing, we're going to consistently fight over it, and there's never going to be a good solution.
It's
Until
like
we're all equal, man. Like,
yeah, it's like Morgan
It's
Freeman
nuts.
was on CNN, and Don Lemon asked him, how do we deal with racism? He goes, stop talking about race.
yeah,
Sure.
It's that simple.
He says, first and foremost, we want to thank everyone. Oh, sorry, no, my bad. Wrong. Sorry. The fact remains that it has been more than 1,200 days since a Black character has headlined a solo title in DC Comics mainline continuity. We continue to believe that this is an issue worth discussing and addressing. However, we also recognize that many fans and creators we care about felt the boycott unintentionally minimized books, characters, and creators whose work provides meaningful representation. Oh my God, for women, lettuce, bacon, tomato people, readers, people of color, and marginalized community. This is another thing too, because when a lot of this was going on, I remember people keep saying like, well, what about the lesbian and gay characters? Like, well, they don't get anything either. And the same thing all echo to Black people. You guys don't support. Let's say the character is gay. Let's say you guys don't support either. None of you people, I believe, are comic fans in general. You wouldn't know basic shit about comic books. You don't support this thing of like, okay, I do agree with you guys on a part of what you're saying. I do. But if these people aren't actually supporting, though, you gotta go by what the numbers are. You do. Like, this isn't like this is actually kind of a popularity contest. If these people aren't showing up for their books, I don't believe you deserve anything. This is not like you're entitled for a Black
and DC
character.
is now the market leader in comic books.
That was never our intention, and we apologize for that.
That was exactly their intention.
Yeah,
because
it was
they
exactly
were 100% marginalizing everything by saying this is what needs to happen. That's
true.
exactly
I
was exactly the intention.
It's us first, not you. We don't care about you.
That was never our intention, and we apologize for that impact. We heard those concerns, and they played a major role in our decision to reevaluate the boycott. Our goal has never been to take representation away from anyone else in pursuit of our own. This thing of like, we deserve representation. No, you don't. You do not. First of all, you don't own the company. You don't deserve shit. Personally, you're just a fan. You can ask, like Lab said, you can ask and want it. That's fine, right? But even when you do get it, you're not supporting it. I don't get this notion. People love comic books so much, they value them only in not spending their actual money on them. What? You love a Black creator, you won't spend money on them? How does that even work, though? What level of delusion are we working with people here?
I'm still buying Space Ghost.
Space Ghost.
Oh my God, Laps. You have no shame.
Space Ghost?
Dude, the new Space Ghost, dude. The freaking
I heard it's good, actually.
It's amazing, dude. They got like the art in it is phenomenal, dude. It's got like Alex Ross style art. It's fucking fantastic. Some of these covers are unreal, man.
That looks beautiful.
Watercolor painted stuff, like really cool.
Good.
And the stories have been actually pretty good. Like they're not bad. Like, you know, I said, I give everything a chance. Everything. It doesn't matter.
You at least
what
give it a
is.
first arc, right? It's a first arc, you know.
Yeah,
I gave Tom King's Wonder Woman 19 issues.
like
That's
yeah, like they. Well, yeah, so did I. I bought most. Of it.
good Lord.
We suffered. We suffered for our.
we
suffered, bro. It's like we're in a bar talking about a wartime experience.
Oh,
We
God, it was
endured
so
in the
bad.
trenches of the Tom King.
It was so bad.
Okay.
You remember the battle of Tom King's Wonder Woman?
All right. We believe that Black characters deserve greater support. Oh my God. Holy shit. Irony is lacking on these people.
Here's the thing though. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they could do other than put the books out when they're not selling. Yeah. Like, you could market them more, right? But the issue is if they're not if you're not interacting with the main characters, right? Like the main the DC runs off of the Trinity. It has forever and it always will. Even back in the day in the 80s when like Invasion was going down, right? Starman used to interact with Batman and Green Lantern and fucking Superman, right? That even the After Invasion arc, like he did, that was what he did. He interacted with them. I bought all of those comics because I was like, oh shit, Starman's like Green Lantern's on the cover. Holy shit, what is happening here? when I read a Static Shock book and it's like, yes, you have to prepare people for the world, you have to set it up and all that stuff, but whenever they're not doing anything with the main characters, it's like it's another separation, and it's you can easily have them do things together and make it, more viable for people to want to buy.
Well, it has to be a way they're writing these black characters, though. If they're writing these black characters in a way where it's like they're not like an actual person.
It's more like the Black experience, but you'll know this. The Justice League team itself used to be, okay, these characters can't sell their own books. Let's put them in a team book with Batman, because people will buy Batman.
Yes.
Just like me. I'll buy anything.
Justice League, West Coast. I mean, like there was
Detroit.
What? Hey, West Coast.
Leave Justice League Detroit alone, man. That's my hometown.
They had like
Vibe,
Gypsy, Aquaman in Detroit.
Steel. Come on.
They had like their own bench warming team.
That was the Justice League team that no one takes seriously.
And that the creators,
I still remember,
and that the creators and books currently providing representation across the industry deserve to be celebrated and supported. As a result, DC So White will continue as an awareness and advocacy campaign rather than a boycott effort.
Also, you got to think too, man, you have to put good creators on these books as well.
I agree.
You can't put unproven creators regardless of race on the book. Like that's
They want a black character written by a black guy.
I can't speak for that. Okay. I can't. I'm not going to fall into that political jargon. I don't buy into freaking race politics. I just don't. I run everything on the dicketry scale. Are you a dick or are you cool?
Well,
that's how
huge.
I look at life, right?
I have a 9-inch though.
Yes, the dicketry scale.
I have a 9-inch. So what do I do with that, Laps?
MSK,
you're a dick. You're a dick.
This isn't the level of dick that you want to be bragging about, okay?
I'm just saying though, since I have a BBC and most girls want to get satisfied by that, I'm like,
Well, but what I'm saying is like when you put this new book out and they're like, you have to buy it. They make you feel bad for not buying it. And it's by someone that you don't know, right? Guys like me will buy it, like just because they want to see what's going on. But the masses that know comic, they might not spend their $4.96 because they feel guilted. They want to go buy the Batman issue that they want to read or something like that.
But to tackle to your point,
it's just put some good people, guys that people know. Bring some stuff back. Ask them, hey, do you want to work on this book? And then you can hand it off to someone else or something like that. Establish something. And I'm not saying one guy's better than the other. That's not what I'm saying in real life. Okay. Yeah. But there might be someone who's a better writer than someone else.
Yes. Big name talent sells books, though. I'm just pointing out, though, if Absolute Batman had fucking hell, I don't know, pick a name of an unknown. Like if Absolute Batman had Zeb Wells on it, would it sell as well as it is? No. Probably not, but hey, what if Absolute Batman has Mark Miller on it? Okay, now we're cooking with gas here. That's the thing though, is they're putting these, because what the community, I would imagine they want, because I've heard what they talk about, they want a black creator who shares their politics writing their character. And it's like, all these specifics? It came on. Oh, also as Laps brought up with like all these books, and Jared's brought up too. If people know who buy books, I buy books pretty consistent myself too. Omnis come out, trades come out, compact comics come out, a bunch of different series come out. People are kind of strapped for cash in some of these cases too, though. So to expend another $5.99 is already hard in and of itself, though, with all this stuff coming out, though. There's DC's Finest, there's Epic Collections, there's Compendiums, there's fucking Omnis, there's other companies you might support, like Image and Dark Horse, having their own deluxe hardcover, oversized butthole edition, whatever they're making that week. It's like, there's a lot of money we're already sacrificing for this stuff anyway.
Are you reading the butthole edition?
That's the new blind bag.
Quote, one of the most effective ways readers can support creators and influence publisher decision-making is through pre-orders before a book's final order cutoff day. Pre-orders are one of the clearest indicators of reader interest and help publishers and retailers determine future investments in characters, titles, and creative teams. We encourage fans to support the books and creators they want to see succeed, particularly those from underrepresented communities If you are unsure of a DC's title's final order cutoff date, contact your local comic book shop or consult publicly available retailer stores and all that, blah, blah, blah. DC Blackout grew into something much larger than we originally anticipated. While we appreciate the conversations that it sparked, we recognize that the focus often shifted away from the concerns that inspired the campaign in the first place. Moving forward, we want the conversation to center on solutions, support, and meaningful opportunities for Black characters and creators. That would include you buying the stuff, though. That's why there's always a saying, though. Bullshit talks, money walks. If you don't,
it's money walks. Bullshit.
They work all the same, Joe.
Talks.
I'm old like you. I forget everything. Money will always be the biggest enthusiasm indicator of a lot of the stuff. If there's a lot of money to be made there, guys, let's be honest here. If there was a lot of money to be made there, which come on, they did it before. If there wasn't a lot of money to be made there, they wouldn't have been doing it in years past, though. They're obviously not doing it as much anymore. It's because they realize there's just not enough money there. And keep in mind, a lot of these people just want the publisher to take all the fall. It's like that Obsession art director guy who's like, I only made a certain amount of money. Did you invest in the movie? No. What the fuck you want then? I have to take the financial burden of your bullshit while you call me racist. How does that work? So, like, if I go up to Labs, I have this business idea. I want to make socks that heat your legs, or I want to make socks that heat your feet or make your legs cool down. But you have to tank all the money. I'll just be the guy that sells them. He's gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, that wouldn't work. That's what this is.
I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck? You actually brought up an idea that wasn't about dicks or sex.
Yeah, exactly.
Who is this MSK?
I'm just pointing out. I want to start a strip club, Laps, and I'm not going to get any.
There he is.
I'm not going to get any of the girls.
Like, I need to start a strip club. It's going to be called Danglers. you can get the
of which
idea.
MSK is the subject matter expert.
Yes. Oh God. The DC So White campaign is not ending. Yes, it is. The petition remains active. No one cares. We will continue to highlight Black creators, promote Black independent comics. Document industry trends and advocate for greater investment.
Oh, you mean lie to your audience?
Across mainstream comics, we don't know what the future holds for DC.
I hope you realize I actually caught them because there's a tweet, there's a DM that or a comment that they made. So because someone like last year, 2024, when they were bringing up this bullshit day counter, when they said it's been blank since this, and someone said, well, what about Jon Stewart War Journal? And they were like, well, that started as an ongoing, but it was then downgraded to a 12 issue. So I'm like, oh, so you're lying when you say there hasn't been that. You're literally admitting it now.
That's actually, yeah. You bring up, doesn't Jon Stewart lead the Green Lantern Corps current book right now currently?
He's the lead of the Green Lantern Corps.
But I heard all these people love Jon Stewart, yet they're not crazy. How it's all just bullshit. Not across mainstream comics, we don't know what the future holds for DC in the coming weeks, months, or years. What we do know is that Black creators deserve the same opportunities, promotion, and great stories as everyone else. If the market decides that, the market decides that, not you.
You have
the
to
market
be
gets to
something that you like. See, I'm behind this. See,
oh my God,
I am 100% behind this.
Oh God, that's what this campaign has always been about, and that's what we'll continue fighting for. And when DC finally announces a Black ongoing in the mainline continuity, we will be there for phase 3 of this campaign.
Phase 3.
Phase 3.
Like,
oh hell no!
This
Fuck that.
has now been over. Commence phase 3.
Fire at will, Commander.
They're announcing it like some fucking train conductor. All aboard the DC Blackout campaign.
Well, I think they're trying to also like demand like an equal outcome instead of just equal opportunity. When they say we want X amount of Black characters by Black creators and guaranteed 2 years of the book, well, that's not realistic. But asking for opportunities for a Black creator to come in, earn the stripes, learn the craft, get opportunities to do that. And like Jared said, put the black creators may not want to do black characters. They may want to do Superman or Batman. So give them those opportunities, because that's the high profile stuff. And if they're good, you give them Batman, but then you say, hey, would you like maybe take the side project and do Black Lightning or something? So you offer the opportunity, but you can't guarantee an outcome unless it's financially viable. And that's, I think, where the problem lies, is they think they can just make this demand and then, well, we're going to have 8 black characters by 8 black creators, and every one of them is going to get a guaranteed 24 issues. And that's just not realistic. And I think that's where what is unrealistic about that campaign. I think they just need to, like we said earlier, just support what's there. And then hopefully DC realizes that they got to give opportunities to different voices. And then when they earn it, I don't know if you guys heard this, but I guess the woman who wrote Supergirl only has 1 writing credit to her name. Now, did she earn?
That's not a. You mean the run of the new Supergirl?
No, the movie. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the movie.
I think her name is Anna Nagario, something like that.
She's also writing Wonder Woman.
But I'm thinking, how does somebody with no experience writing is going to have a $200 million movie script or script for a $200 million movie? That's ridiculous. And Nia DaCosta was tapped to do the Marvels or direct the Marvels, and she only had 2 or 3 credits, and they were low budget horror films.
Well, it was the Marvels, so nobody cared anyway.
But I mean, they give her a $200 million movie, and then Disney got in her way anyway and told her, you got to do this, this, and this. And I think she just hated the experience. And she actually turned out to do a pretty good job at the Bone Temple. But they're given these opportunities.
She did a horrible Candyman movie. That was horrible.
I didn't see that, but
I don't know why they get. I don't know how she got that.
But I just think what they need to do is give them the opportunity. Like, okay, you want to have a black director for their vision. You take in a Nia DaCosta and you say, we're going to have you be the assistant director under somebody like Jon Favreau, who has a lot of credits under his belt. Let her learn. Or say, you know what, we're going to give you a Disney Plus TV show. You're going to do 5 episodes or something, or 6 episodes. So you're cutting your teeth on this stuff. But you take these people and you put them in situations where they can't succeed. And when they don't succeed, people get mad. Well, you got to put them in the right spot. There's a saying that I used to have when I worked at Domino's Pizza. When I was in the management training program, they said a lot of times people get promoted to their level of incompetence, meaning you might be a good assistant manager, but you might never be a good manager. But you always get, because you're a good assistant manager, they make you take this promotion or they promote you to manager, but you're not competent in that, and then you fail. And that's what they have to do with these. They have to build these people up. You just can't say, well, Jeff Jones, we're going to have you do a Black Lightning comic. We're going to guarantee you 2 years of it. And what did you do before? Well, you wrote your own indie comic for 6 issues, and we're going to let you do this. You can't do that.
It's also so cringe when they
you got to give them the opportunity.
They're like,
do
Jeff
a
Jones is
mentorship
racist.
program.
People are like, Jeff Jones is racist. Guys, he was the one advocating Cyborg be part of the Justice League. A black dude.
Yeah. You just create
what?
Encourage DC, encourage DC and Marvel and Image to do a mentorship program for
they did, by the way,
marginalized communities that you call marginalized communities, to train them and teach them.
Yeah,
if you just take them and say
you're
going to
here's MSK and Jim the shirt. No, it's not.
I completely
true love.
I completely disavow whatever he's wearing there.
You know it's true.
So my thing here. I'll go last. I'll let you guys first. Laps. Anything you want to say about this at all?
I mean, I just don't understand why we're
ready for phase 3.
We're supposed to be so advanced as a society, and we're just regressing back into carnal bullshit.
And MSK, I'm gonna call it the ending of phase 3 is gonna be called DC Blackout Endgame.
And it's just it's so ridiculous that it's gotten to the point where it's like comic books, something that's supposed to be fun.
DC Comics
and in an escape. I never read comics to go, man, that was just like me the other day when I was flying.
I hope they're not like us. We're fucking regular
laser eyeing people. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't care if I see myself in a comic book character. Like, it doesn't. I just don't relate to it, so I don't give a shit.
All right, Jared, what about you, man? Any final thoughts about this?
It's really like, it would be one thing if they were like being truthful to their audiences, but they're not. They're lying to people, and then all of a sudden Scott Snyder gets tagged in a bunch of stuff when he shouldn't be. It's like
the most pro-Democrat guy on Twitter. That's the most pro. I don't agree.
Who has already said that there are ongoing black books that are going to be announced. But so I'm like, okay, if you know it's going to be started, and Scott Snyder has been accurate and truthful about everything so far.
He has been, yeah.
So why are you boycotting? He said he's going to be brought in.
He's also mentioned, he's also mentioned in some tweets like, hey, underrepresented community and all that nice little jargon these weirdos like to hear. That's like, people keep saying, I want a person has my pro-pol. Guys, Scott Snyder literally does not like Elon Musk or Donald Trump. Pretty consistent by his tweets. He agrees with you. I don't agree with him about that stuff. I like his books. They're pretty good. But he agrees with you. Attacking him makes no sense. You vote the same as he does. He votes blue. I can tell. You do too. Attacking him wouldn't make any sense, obviously. Makes no sense. He's pretty pro that. But the thing is, he can be pro that all he wants, though. If you guys don't go and support those books, it doesn't really matter, though. Right? So my final thoughts about this is most of these guys are virtue signaling, LARPing bullshitters. They're not comic book fans. I can tell. They're just they did this all for attention, all for social media clout. Literally right now, they could go and support many comic book creators that are black. There's a character called I forget. Oh my goodness, I forget his name because I did buy a book from them. There's plenty of black characters from black creators websites out there. You can go and find them if you really look hard enough, right? They don't do that at all. Like Image Comics has a lot of that. Dark Horse has a lot of that. Boom. Any of these other guys have it. This notion that we just only care if DC does it. But these other comic companies do that too. Like a lot of other comic companies have black characters leading stuff. Why don't you go buy that? That's why I know it's all disingenuous bullshit though. It's all disingenuous. They're faking it. It's all for like what Lap said earlier. It's all just performative internet bullshit. These people don't give a shit about this. They just only care about how much it gets them more followers on social media. You know? When people just want to support something, okay. I think Lap said Minecraft in the last episode we did. Minecraft, right? People just went and supported that. I'd have to beg anyone to support that. They just went and supported it. You see how that works, though? When someone wants to support something, they're just going to do it.
If you build it, he will come.
And with that said, can't wait for phase 3 of the, DC, whatever this is called. What is it called?
And then you'll find out. And then what will happen is phase 4 will be even less planned.
Phase 4, Electric Boogaloo.
Phase 4 is the multiverse.
The multiverse of protest
of this. Yes.
By the way,
and then there's going to be the reboot.
Funny. I saw so many people. I saw so many people talking about this hashtag going, have you guys ever run a boycott at all?
Yeah, because this is so super unorganized too. And then it's so cringe how like these weird gay people went like, well, where's our representation? You guys don't buy books either. You're in the same boat as those black people. None of you guys
No, but the funny part is that they did it. They started the hashtag the beginning of Pride Month. I'm like, you could have picked another month.
Yeah. So yeah, that's my opinion about this whole thing. These guys are all just fake, disingenuous, lying, LARPing bullshitters. Believe nothing they say at all. This is just a bunch of, just chimping out on Twitter, on social media, and that's what they get for chimping out. DC won literally by just ignoring them. All right, it's like that person, that meme where they're talking, they give them the thumbs up. Mm-hmm. That's what DC did. That's all you need to do because this is just loud noise. It's all loud noise that amounts to no money because these people are broke and probably on welfare too. So with that being said, thank you guys for checking out this video. If you guys are returning viewers or new viewers, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you've not already. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it and comment down below. Also, make sure you guys hit the notification bell. That way you guys can get notified on whenever I upload a brand new video. I'm MSK, aka Master Swag King, and we're going to be signing out. Guys, see you guys later. Goodbye. Peace. We won't be here much longer. We'll go like 5 minutes because these guys it's late for them. They got to go to bed soon. So anything else you guys want to slightly touch on before we head out of here in a little bit? Beside his shirt,
that is the most racist dude
I know. That's the best shirt I've ever seen.
This is not good. This is
great shirt. It's a great shirt.
It's
True
propaganda.
love, MSK. It's true
I have
love.
sex with women. Like literally, I only have 4 strokes, and I know how to make girls
MSK,
come.
have you or have you not had horse porn on a live stream?
No.
What is that behind you over your left shoulder?
It's a poster.
What does that say?
A girl who loves horses.
Have you or have you not gone to the gym?
Oh, I haven't gone to the gym in about a few weeks, right?
Right.
Now, I have another job that kills me. You know, I'm a little rusty and tired, you know.
How does Jim feel about this?
This is propaganda. You're propping up here. Like, this is the thing, though, is I imagine myself as like a Caesar, as like a king in a chair, and everyone's like...
As a Caesar style. Oh, you do realize though Caesar got stabbed in the back, right?
You're riding your man on a rainbow. How much more gallant can you be?
Well, Labs, you missed it a couple of weeks ago. MSK said he'd love to be pressed up against sweaty men, and he said he lives his life. He said he lives his life vicariously.
I was trying to say a certain word to sound smart.
He was trying to say he was trying to say vicariously, but he said bicuriously.
Yeah. He also called the NASDAQ the NASQuack. So I mean, there are things that he does, and he also does not like the movie Joker Foley Ducks.
Okay.
Ducks.
In my defense, I didn't know that was a French pronunciation. I literally didn't know. That one's not my fault.
I'm gonna call it that from now on.
To be fair, it might as well have been called Foley Ducks. That movie is horrible. That movie is.
There's a great channel called Posting MSK's W's.
That's a propaganda leftist.
You all must watch, and you will start to see the lore.
That was a propaganda.
He literally had to have someone come over, fix the room behind him because he had no bed. He was living on top of old Amazon boxes, which you told me, if you remember, I said, where do you put your feet? You said, I have shelves. And I said, you sleep on a shelf? And you said, somewhat of a shelf. And you opened the door, and all that was back there was Amazon boxes.
To be fair, I didn't move them out of my living room.
You covered them up and made them look like a chair.
To be fair, in my defense, though, my neighbor gave me a TV stand and his chair.
No.
I bought a brand new bed that I have to set up.
You took a fire pit and you put a Prime Star dish on top of it and called it a chair and said that your neighbor gave
you think I'm smart enough to install a TV dish?
Yes, because it's stolen.
Lord. What the heck? Oh, because I'm black? I steal stuff? Okay,
yes.
Nice. Bringing up narrative.
You steal things. Not because you're black, because you're MSK.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait. You literally sit on a satellite dish?
It's a
chair. You don't see it back there?
It's a fucking chair.
In the shape of a satellite dish.
On top of the bottom of a fire pit.
No. Elapse. It's a satellite dish that identifies as a chair.
Oh.
Yeah, I forgot. We got to be specific.
I think we need to do like a GoFundMe to get to a
GoFundMe.
Couch that's not made out of cardboard.
But we get a shitty, like, futon.
Well, if you remember, he fucked his last couch. He said it multiple times. And that's why he had to throw it away.
Well,
you said it, dude.
Oh, no. I had it for a long time, and I just had to get rid of it.
You said that you fucked that couch more than anything in your house.
I said I fucked women on that couch.
No, because then remember when you and James were talking, James asked about the couch, and you said you fucked it one too many times.
Right. With girls on there.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. Milk Toast, don't buy any of this
between
propaganda.
The cushions.
I've seen beds.
It's not propaganda if it's actually happened, right?
Yeah, propaganda implies it's not true.
How long, MSK, was that television in that orange box?
Probably a couple years, because the warranty on it was expired for 2 years ago.
A couple of years. So
about like 4 years.
So you have a TV that you never watched?
No, I bought a TV in 2024, and I didn't open it until like a month ago.
No, that thing was in there whenever I got here. and it had been in that box every show I've ever seen. Looking back,
I was tired. I didn't have enough time to
that
put it
thing is
up.
from like 2020, dude. It's a 720p television.
They said it got 4K on the box. That's what it told me.
No.
You're saying that box lied to me? Fucking hell, man.
No, we don't know.
Joe is rethinking his life decisions at this point. But to be fair, if you guys understand what I'm bringing up here, me, I'm rich, successful. I have a lot of status. I go to
You
Vegas
see what
a
he
lot.
does? You see what he does, right?
Yeah,
So if you take him at face value, right, and you just do the George Costanza and flip it as everything else is the truth, like you get the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You get the picture.
I have sex with a lot of strippers every
Okay,
single
so
weekend, too.
you didn't answer. Have you or have you not had horse porn on the street?
First of all, I need context
Have
for this.
you or have you not?
There's context.
Context.
No, I'm just asking.
What?
Yes or no?
Context.
I only looked it up because someone was making a joke about them watching it.
Why
It
would
was
you look that up
on
on your
stream.
computer?
No, it was on stream.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay,
God.
so the other black guy, Wooren, he was laughing about him watching horse porn. And then I just looked it up accidentally.
When you were leaving gyms, did a woman mistake you for a homeless person and offer you frozen burritos?
That did happen. That happened.
See, I told you he left Jim's house.
No,
told
okay.
you.
I literally went to the gym. I walked because my gym is like literally 5 minutes across the street. I walked
The gym is where he meets all the sweaty men he's pressed up against.
That's what I'm saying.
I walked across the street and this lady was like, "Hey, would you like some frozen Tina burritos?"
And that's
I'm
why
sure she has.
that's why he carries a bag of love dust.
And then all I asked her was, "No, ma'am, I'm okay." And she was like, "Oh, 'cause I thought you were homeless." And I was like,
okay.
"Why would I be
Based upon-
homeless if I was going to the gym?"
Well, maybe how you act, maybe.
I was walking across the street.
How are
Did
you
you-
walking?
Oh my God, Jared!
Very
Jesus
Were you-
homeless like.
Were you
I
pushing a
literally- I had
shopping
my-
cart?
No,
full of your
I had
stuff?
No, he was dragging a satellite dish.
I had my earbuds in. I was listening to music. I just walked across the street.
Earbuds, acorns, they're the same thing.
Oh my.
I don't really understand. Like somebody be like, "You want some frozen
Joe is so
burrito?"
confused right
Yeah,
now.
dude, exactly.
Like, I mean,
what
I'm
I
still
got.
not over the
Okay,
couch made out of
Okay.
cardboard.
Have you or have you not received a credit card receipt with dildos?
I have context
PlayStation.
for this. Okay,
Context.
so
PlayStation,
okay,
PSN cards.
Yeah, okay.
listed as
So that
proof of purchase.
one. So on eBay, I because I mostly do PayPal Pay in 4 through eBay, as everyone knows. I accidentally had my debit card up there. I don't know why I had it up there. I forgot to take it off. Then someone tried hacking my debit card, made a bunch of purchases, like $80 worth. I got the money back because I proved it wasn't me. It was very easy to prove.
Yeah,
He
he
bought-
still has the dildos.
He bought two 10-inch black dildos and a PS5 fucking controller or
How
some
does he know the
shit.
color and the like?
They tell you. They're like, "Sir, did you buy 10-inch black dildo from X and so place?" I was like, no, ma'am, I did not do that. I was at work that day. I literally couldn't have purchased these things. I didn't even have my wallet with me that day. Technically, it was I put myself in a crew room, so I had it with me. I wasn't on my phone purchasing black dildos at 11 a.m. in the day.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of
Oh!
damning evidence.
I think I should have watched more of your videos before I agreed to come on your show.
But,
Did a
but
little more
you see, Labs,
research, figure out what's
but you
going
see,
on. I
Labs,
didn't understand.
there's for all of those for all that
Oh,
evidence that you
For
apparently
sure.
have.
There's so much context.
I mean,
It's just, there's a reason why a shirt like this exists. There's a reason. Okay. There's a reason.
So he's been with a centaur? Is that what you're telling me?
No. I
Well,
read about centaurs in Absolute Batman. No more
it's
centaurs
more
for the day.
it's more like the horse porn. We don't know what Jim looks like, right? But we know he exists. Okay.
Okay. Here's the burritos she offered me. Now, to be fair, a lot of us eat these burritos too. I like these.
I want to
Milk
know.
toast
I want to know. Milk
context.
toast, as you said. He said, how would a homeless man eat frozen food? How were you planning on heating that up?
in my microwave. Or my
You don't
Yeah, but if
have
you're
a
homeless-
microwave.
Yeah, if I was homeless, maybe I'd shove them up my ass. I don't
There
know
it
what I
is.
would do.
There
No,
it is.
What he does, what
There
he
it is.
does is he waits for someone to start their car and he puts on the radiator.
That is literally how you die doing that.
Wait. So you don't have a microwave either?
I have a microwave. I literally
No, he does
Milk
not.
Toast.
No, he
Milk
does
Toast,
not,
what-
dude.
Wait, Milk Toast comment. What is MSK selling? You're trying to convince the judge on the people's score.
if I
But listen, if we had the trial of
Oh,
MSK
Judge
and
Judy.
we had me, Gray Poupée, and WZ here, there would be a guilty verdict.
wait, I'm not guilty. I'm just, not guilty.
I'm not guilty. I'm just
I don't know, man. I don't know about that whole dildo thing because I had my credit card stolen once, and all they did was buy gasoline and $800 products from a beauty store. So no one ever had bought sex toys with my credit card. That sounds
Dude,
really
one time on
fishy,
PayPal, I
MSK.
had my someone started hacking my PayPal and they bought like I forgot what they bought on the PayPal one. That was like PlayStation gift cards and DoorDash or something.
Well, that sounds like they did hack your PayPal if they
Yeah.
bought stuff.
Yeah. Who DoorDash? The first thing they thought was all. I love how their first thought was stealing someone's shit. They're gonna get food. What? I guess whatever, man.
Milk
It's okay.
Toast. I'm not guilty. I'm just not guilty.
Go,
That needs
go
to be a
watch,
clip.
go
Someone
look,
clip
go
that.
look for the YouTube channel posting MSK's W's.
That is a
Go look
Democrat
at it. That is
ran
one of
channel.
the funniest, dude. It's
Who
one of the
runs the
funniest
channel?
channels. A very smart man runs the channel.
That
it
was-
sounds like it might be lapsed.
It's
Oh,
not
God.
me. It ain't me. I can tell you that. I'm on the channel. There's many of my face on the channel, but it's not me.
Yeah. As you guys know, for me, these are stories made up by super crazy people.
Who made them up?
It's
Who
made
them
up by the people behind DC Blackout.
Right.
Who
right.
made up the stories?
I will use a quote from someone that Jared doesn't talk to anymore. I will say it's a quote. I kind of pissed off the wrong people. That's the best way of bringing
No,
it.
if you were using the quote by the person I'm sure you're thinking of, you would actually be saying, "Oh, so I'm the bad guy now."
Who made these stories up? MSK.
Now we have to go see a wizard. I
The
think a
deep
wizard.
state.
See, now it's a wizard.
A wizard wearing a blue dress and a blue giant hat put a spell in a pot. He put cum, gum, and shit in there, mixed it up with period blood, and then put a spell on me.
And that's the story of MSK.
That's how I'm
Okay,
came to be.
I just found posting MSK's W's.
Oh, you need to watch them.
Oh, my God.
They're gold.
That's the most overrated YouTube channel on this planet.
Go.
actually.
Dude, there's
Go
a bunch
watch
of
I
MSK's.
found it. I found it.
You don't need to watch this stuff, guys.
Oh, it's
Why-
so
The
good,
background. The background is the best.
okay, the background
guys,
is
go
someone
watch-
getting.
Go.
Oh, that's me.
Go. Hey, put on the Devil Mac one. Put that because that's good. That's not really even that bad. That one's pretty funny. MSK.
God. No, I'm
Go
just
put
saying,
that one
why
on.
is the channel banner me about to gangbang James? I don't understand that.
I
Listen.
love seeing MSK try to pronounce equestrian.
Oh,
Oh,
my
dude.
God.
Dude, some of the pronunciation ones are fantastic. But you can put on the
Let
Devil
me change the
Mac.
mics really quick. I gotta change the mics really quickly to do
I
it.
love
Yeah.
the background.
Because if I play through the speakers, it'll echo. I don't know why, it just does. Fucking stupid. Walter! Hey, Walter! Don't
Walter
believe-
knows. Walter knows.
Walter's on my side. Walter, are you on my
Walter.
side?
Walter is not
see if
on your
I'm in
side.
here.
Walter is 100%.
Oh, this was the video that WZ claimed that Bob was drinking whiskey when he was doing videos with me on the show.
Notice it's called 12 Years with MSK.
Oh God, here. Bob was not, I can clarify, Bob was not getting drunk on stream when he was talking to me. He was thinking about getting drunk after talking to me.
You can't hear it.
But you can't hear that? What the fuck?
No, did you hit share?
Oh, here's
audio?
Nazquack.
I got a lot for some reason. I don't like doing that.
This may be the greatest YouTube channel I've ever seen.
I'm gonna watch a lot of these. Nazquack.
Oh, okay. Just, do you guys hear this?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it always does it on the second time. Whatever, it's okay. Whatever. Just average size is right. Like for anyone who has like 3 inches or 4 inches.
Just
that's
look
not
at
even
Bob.
average. Like we know 5 to 6 is average. You guys have 5 to 6. I can.
You can
Poor
see his
Bob.
soul leaving him.
Article on your
He's like, what did I get into?
I was gonna just download and play it. It was $27, and it's like, damn, dude, EBT don't pay for these video games, guys. Well, I mean, maybe Kidith comes on Saturday. You know, she's like, oh my God, MSK, you being a hot, rich, good-looking, successful streamer just empowers me to make more content. That's how you literally take it right in your hole and just have shit come out. So like, I'm just literally on another tier of just knowledge at this point.
I saw the Foley dog.
Drowning in the juicy
Dude, watch.
Does Jim dig you out, or that's just
See, Jim. Does Jim dig you out?
On quality.
Semi novel.
You guys know you top G Riz Master Aura Farmer.
Riz Master.
Think that stuff's for kids.
Riz
They thought
Master.
it was anything. But it's weird that they did it out of the goodness of their own heart because they just truly love. No. They hate you. My IQ is much bigger. My brain's expanded more than humans could ever possibly comprehend. I'm there. I'm booking my hotel.
So good. This is so well done.
Oh, I love my Wong Ching Chong. I watch Dragon Ball Z and a lot of other anime. I know about Asians.
Dude, do the one
I'm crying over here.
with me, you, Gray, and that one girl that was on where you talked about League, the referees.
But there is I never see which one is that?
That's keep going down.
Oh my God, that's great.
Bob,
There it is,
someone
right there in the
called-
middle. When someone calls League of Legends a sport, this is
Oh, I never saw this. And Thursday, we're gonna do Cloud9 Podcast because the league season starts for the summer splits. Friday, my show with Fox Warren. Good Lord. Okay, I hate you guys. All right, thank you guys for checking out this episode.
League. They have referees. They have coaches. They have fucking coach. Look, it's falling. They have coaches.
I hate all of you.
Oh, find the one at the bottom where he talks about the Foley ducks. That's great.
Yeah,
Oh,
that one's good.
Oh,
That one's good. The Devil Mac is probably one of the best edited ones. You can
Comera
find Devil
rates.
Mac.
Comera
Truth or
rates.
fiction won out. The truth or fiction one made no sense. I always tell the truth.
Dude, the Factor Fiction is so funny.
Duh.
So
oh
funny.
my God.
Where's the Devil Mac one?
Okay, here's it.
Oh,
This is
here,
the last
these
one
are
we'll watch.
these are
I gotta
so
go
good.
it's late for you guys, so I don't want to keep you too
This
late.
is
All
so
right.
good, dude.
oh,
So
God.
good.
This is so
Next,
good.
we'll find out which of our stories tonight were
So
fact
good.
and which were fiction when Beyond Belief returns.
This is
I have
so
no
good.
Riz? Oh, is that what you're saying?
Yes,
Yeah, your boy went crazy on Discord. He was getting hit on by a lot of women, you know?
pure fiction.
And I'm always
No way.
I'm telling the truth.
It's a made-up tale.
I don't use Tony, I don't use sex dolls. I have real women for sex.
It's totally made up.
I mean, I'm always gonna be the main attraction of the show, obviously.
It's fiction.
And though, was I wrong?
You're wrong.
I don't know how to have videos that get a lot of views.
No,
I'm putting it all together because Big Daddy MSK puts it all together.
it's false.
I'm gonna watch RRR actually very, very soon.
It never happened.
Yeah, I had sex last night and it was just the most amazing thing ever, honestly.
This one was invented by a writer.
The side of my appearance picks up women. That's how it works.
It's false.
Personally, I will never buy a fleshlight ever.
Is it possible this story is true?
It's false. No way. Not this time.
Erected, I got 9. But I'm average of 7.
No way. We got you.
And though, was I wrong?
Yes.
It's all jokes.
Yeah, this isn't the best one. The best
This is
Factor
the best
Fiction.
channel ever. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I can't. The Bob one was so
Power,
funny.
This is bar soap in my ass.
A similar story happened to a young man in the Pacific Northwest about 20 years ago.
I am a no.
They were about to find out he was special.
Oh, did you see the one where that's called Chuck Norris shoots racist man down? Where Chuck Norris assembles a sniper rifle and shoots MSK?
Yes.
It's so good.
I'm just pointing out. Do not subscribe to this propaganda YouTube channel. It posts
You
lies
gotta-
about.
you have to do Devil Mac before we leave. You have to show them.
Who started
There it
this
is.
channel?
There it is. Devil Mac always wins.
All right,
Here
give
it
me
is.
1 sec. Let me
This is
make
so
it a
good.
little bit more. Okay, I'm not gonna say let me spread it. That sounds gay as hell.
Well, then why did you just say it?
is, you know.
Like, is there something in your like? I wish you had the two little Macs on your shoulder, one devil Mac and one angel Mac, and the devil's like, just say it, and then the angel Mac is just going, hey, where's my dad? Where'd he go? He left cigarettes and then never came home. Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Also, I'll be playing a banjo doing that. Banjo Mac.
What's the angel?
I have like one of those like toothpicks.
The
in
angel
my
kills
mouth.
itself.
Oh my God. You see that Saudi right now? Her ass out of that overall.
That's Mac-tacular.
To be fair, I should have not. I was trying to say Mac because there's a game called Banjo Kazooie. He was a character in
But the
Smash.
angel killed itself.
Who
I
made this
always had
channel?
those-
Oh
That
my
was-
gosh.
that was
Have you
WZ.
seen, have you seen the
WZ.
one? Do you think Joe Biden would do this?
Dude, you have to watch all the Factor Fictions. There's one on there
Oh
that
my
is
God.
so perfect.
Okay,
it's
there
so
is
perfect.
one. There is one against Tiny. Now, first of all, I was drunk when I was saying this
guy rizzing up girl for 10 minutes straight. That one or 5 minutes straight, whatever it is.
Yeah,
Dude, that one's messed up.
I was drunk. That's what happens when I'm drunk.
You
man.
said you don't drink.
Oh, whose side are you on?
I'm on
Not
my
yours.
side.
You're supposed to be my lawyer. Oh, just throw your fucking client under the fucking bus. Oh,
Well, I am wearing your shirt.
Daz quack.
oh, God.
Dude, they made him shirts that are the Nesquik
Oh,
symbol and it says Nesquik.
You're cutting out. You are now Mr. Krabs.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Foley Ducks.
Foley. Oh my God.
Wow.
How do I know that's French though? Nobody would know that's French. I know it's called Folie à Doigt. I know that, but how in the world would I know?
Because of Hot Shots Part 2.
Purdue.
Hold on. You're almost black. One of my favorite is MSK calling a grieving wood carver a grieving wood craver.
Does sound like an MSK
Well-
line right there.
Walter knows, dude. He knows. He's
Well,
been here for most of it.
remember, he does live his life bi-curiously.
Oh my
That's true.
God. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You're still frozen. Laps. Okay, you're good now. Okay, good now. I don't know what the fuck's happening with your internet.
I don't know.
It's probably on. No, it's not mine. It's right. That's because you live in Virginia. You guys have the shittiest internet out there.
What are you talking about? I'm on government satellite internet. What do you mean? I'm using
You're
my
on-
job's internet.
Good. That's probably why you your own.
Why?
Because
This
you're
is
paying
free.
for it. You're
I'm not-
paying for it.
I don't pay for internet. What are you talking about? They pay-
That's
my job
why.
pay-
Oh
my job pays for my internet.
Okay. Good Lord. MSK is
What
helping
do you-
himself. Okay. In my defense, I am so smart. I literally have a 300 IQ. I am
Yeah. See,
vastly more knowledgeable.
See, Milto said. Laps looked
Just watch
okay
him
to us.
pronounce Foley Ducks.
Now, the thing is, I've grown so much more smarter in these last like 5-6 years.
More smarter.
That sounds like a bunch of Naz quack.
I am like Madara
Oh my
Uchiha,
gosh.
essentially. Like I have grown in knowledge so much that the average person cannot
Okay,
comprehend how smart I am.
okay, bi-curiously.
Okay, I would have an infinite Tsukiyomi to take care of people, to have them do what I want. It's just one of these things where I'm a god of shinobi, I'm a god of Saiyans, a god of podcasting. What am I not a god of, actually? I'm the CEO of sex now, apparently.
No, you're not.
Wow.
You are the actually, as a matter of fact, you're the CEO of something. You're the CEO of Naz quack.
That's true.
MSK always sounds his dumbest when he describes his intellect. Walter, you're supposed to be on my side, okay?
Well, boys,
Good Lord.
I'm gonna have to let you go, but are we gonna be on tomorrow night? MSK?
Oh, no, we're done. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up. Outros really quick. All right, Joe, do you have anything planned coming up?
Nah, nothing big. Gonna try to go see Disclosure Day this week, and other than that, just chilling. Oh, and I
All right.
joined Criticless if you want to find me on there under Author Gray. But other than that, no, nothing big.
Yep. All right, Jared, do you have anything planned coming that you would like to let the audience know about?
Well, this whole week is He-Man week on the channel. We're going to be comparing He-Man and Teela to Superman, Wonder Woman. We're going to be talking about all of the He-Man DC crossovers, because there are two, one of which is good, and it's not the one that involves Injustice. And for movie night, we're going to be doing a full-on spoiler review of the He-Man movie.
Hell yeah. As you guys know, I have the power to, have sex with a lot of women because they want a high status man.
And the power to say Nazquack.
If your brain is truly expanding, I suggest seeing a doctor because that's clearly a tumor. The doctor has told me that I look very good for my age, that I'm very athletic. I have pretty nice big biceps.
Which doctor did you
The
pay to say
doctor.
that? The doctor. That's like Drake and Josh when he writes a like sick note and it says from Bob, the doctor.
So does your doctor think you're 70 because he said you look good for your age? Because
at this point now, I don't even know. All right, Laps, anything you have coming up you want to let the audience know about?
You know where to catch me. I'll
Yep.
be on Friday, Tuesdays, then other days.
Okay, awesome. So, yeah, we had a great show tonight. I love just shitting on black people. It's just my favorite pastime because most of them are just complete morons, honestly. And
MSK.
the thing is, they keep saying they don't get anything. Planet of the Apes. Go and watch those movies. Those were made for you. Support those. That's what I'll say. But yeah,
I am not. None of anything he says am I endorsing in any way.
Yeah, Joe.
that's my
Joe, you might
weekly. MSK is responsible for his words. I am responsible for my words. I do not endorse or support or condone 99.99% of everything he says.
but they do agree on the down low. They just don't publicly support me.
I've never agreed with you, ever.
I mean, I agree when he says his name is MSK. That's probably. The
I
only
don't
thing
even
I
know
agree
that
with.
because I've told him
That's
that Master Swag King Top G Riz Master is the blackest thing I've ever heard, but he doesn't claim to be black.
That's why he
Right.
doesn't like it.
All right, so I'll probably do a game stream later on tonight if I'm not too tired. Me and Joe are doing it for the show tomorrow around 4 my time, and I think I have another show with someone tomorrow as well. Comic book guys. So yeah, thank you guys for your support. Thank you guys for checking out this episode of the